है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके, मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके।
ब्रह्मा बाप बच्चों से पूछ रहे हैं कि मेरे समान फरिश्ते सदा काल के लिए बने हो, क्योंकि आप बच्चों को व्यक्त में रहते अव्यक्त बनना है। आप कहेंगे बाप तो अव्यक्त हो गया, हमें भी ऐसे अव्यक्त बना दे। ब्रह्मा बाप कहते हैं पहले अपने आप से पूछो कि जो जिम्मेवारी का ताज बाप ने पहनाया, विश्व कल्याण का जिम्मेवारी का, वो संपन्न कर लिया है। विश्व कल्याणकारी, विश्व का कल्याण संपन्न हुआ है। ब्रह्मा बाप तो अव्यक्त इसलिए बने कि बच्चों को विश्व कल्याण के कार्य में देह के बंधन से भी मुक्त हो, सेवा की रफ्तार दीवार कराने के निमित्त बनना था, जिसका वार्धक्य स्वरूप चारों ओर दे रहे हो, चाहे देश में चाहे विदेश में। अव्यक्त ब्रह्मा द्वारा दीवार गति हुई है और होने भी है। सेवा में दीवार गति का निमित्त आधार ब्रह्मा बाप को बनना था, लेकिन राज अधिकारी एक ब्रह्मा बाप को नहीं बनना, साथ में बच्चों को भी राज अधिकार लेना है। इसलिए साकार में निमित्त आप साकार रूपधारी बच्चों को बनाया है, लेकिन अंत में आप सब बच्चों को व्यक्त में अव्यक्त फरिश्ता बन विश्व कल्याण की सेवा की रफ्तार दीवार कर समापत्ति और संपन्न होना है और करना है।
बड़ी मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी ओर ही खींचे, आपकी ओर ही खींचे, रूहानी स्नेह
Om Shanti. Become a carefree emperor of the land without sorrow by being full with all attainments, an embodiment of success. Children who know the methods and the laws are embodiments of success in every thought and in every action. An embodiment of success means an emperor of the land without sorrow. Before you attain the fortune of the kingdom of the future, you are emperors of the land without sorrow, even at the present time. Let there not be any sorrow, that is, any wave of sorrow, even in your thoughts, because you have come away from the land of sorrow and are standing at the confluence age. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today's day 21. Become a carefree emperor of the land without sorrow by being full with all attainments. Today's topic, an embodiment of success. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. We are standing at confluence age. It's like a bridge where we can see both sides. I know that pilgrimage called confluence in Allahabad. I haven't gone there recently, but they say very beautiful now. So when you are standing at confluence, one side you see Ganges, another side you see Jamuna. Ganges is very clean blue water, and water of Jamuna is very muddy. And you can see the contrast of two rivers, one of Ganges, other of Yamuna. I still remember also in South Africa, there's this conference of two oceans. There are some other places also, but this one is the real one, where on one side is land of sorrow. On the other side, there is land of happiness. Baba has come and he creates Brahmins, and through Brahmins, the world of happiness. So that means in Brahmin life, there shouldn't be any sorrow. And if we accurately follow in practical life, the life of happiness, that means our nature will change. And from sorrow, our nature will be of happiness. Baba is called remover of sorrow and bestower of happiness. So every signal which comes from Baba, indicates us to not have any trace of sorrow. Baba said yesterday also that you have to always be very happy because you are going to the land of happiness. It's very interesting. So we have to check whether I am successful or not. But Baba's children always are successful. So the signal which Baba gives us is be the embodiment of success. We use the word siddhi, that is success. Right? Children who know the methods and the laws are embodiment of success in every thought and in every action. An embodiment of success means an emperor of the land without sorrow. Before you attain the fortune of the kingdom of the future, you are emperors of the land without sorrow. When at the present time, Baba says, let there not be any sorrow. That is any wave of sorrow when in your thoughts, because you have come away from the land of sorrow and standing at the confluence age. I still keep deeply thinking why Baba doesn't want us to have any sorrow. And I saw that, of course, Brahma Baba. Anything came, left, children came, left. So many obstacles, diverse situation, lot of anti-expressions, but Brahma Baba was never shaken or taken any sorrow. I think sorrow deletes your power. It takes away your energy, makes you feel helpless, make you feel you are suffering. So we have to always remind ourselves, I am with Baba, I am at confluence age. I have to be embodiment of success. Of course, there will be diverse situations, but they are situations. My stage should be consistent, not sometimes. So we all keep aim that whatever Baba hopes from us, we all have to be free from sorrow and embodiment of success. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Sister Mohini.
Om Shanti. Om Shanti Gayatri.
And we were all looking at Avyak Bapdada last evening, your time, morning here. And we were seeing you on stage, and we were very pleased to see you on stage. And so I want to connect today, yesterday's Avyak signals, today Avyak signals, to Baba's Murli today. And yesterday was the International Day of Happiness, the UN International Day of Happiness. And when you were talking to us, you told us to connect happiness to being the embodiment of the 8 powers, because we had to practice being the embodiment of the 8 powers today. But Baba said something interesting in the Murli, and he says all powers are merged in contentment.
And so what I wanted to ask you was, what's the connection between contentment and being the embodiment of success? Because I never heard him say all the virtues are merged in the powers. What he's saying, all the powers are merged in the contentment, in happiness. Is it that when we understand contentment, some people may think contentment is accepting something, or contentment is, this is my fate, this is my fortune, and it's a kind of an acceptance. Or contentment is faith, a faith in Baba, a faith in drama, a faith in Baba's Srimad. He was talking a lot about Srimad today. So what do you think is the connection between contentment, the understanding of what Baba means when he says all powers are merged in contentment, and being the embodiment of success?
You know, contentment is like you are full. So are you 100% full or 80 or 70? Depends on your contentment. So if I have all attainments, there is contentment. So that means if you want to really remain full, then you need to have contentment. Lack of contentment is deleting your energy in a very subtle way. Very subtly you are becoming weak, You will never feel that I am full. So I like this quality very much, to have contentment. And when yesterday Baba said that contentment is actually all the powers, before Baba used to talk more about peace and love. But yesterday Baba was talking about contentment. So if you want to feel full, I think one of the quality will be contentment. If you look at deities, if you look at Lord Krishna, if you look at all these beautiful divine figures, one of the main quality which is visible is content. And from contentment there is peace, there is love, there are all other qualities. So if you want to be full, or if you are full, then there is contentment. That's how I see and understand contentment.
But also, Sister Mohini, there are many challenges of the confluence age. Well, there are many challenges in Kali Yuga, and Baba is telling us to live in the confluence age, to live in this land without sorrow, which is different from the golden age, the land without sorrow. The confluence age is different. So as these challenges occur in the yagya, in our lives, would contentment be that I don't see challenges as challenges, but I see them as opportunities for further growth? If I'm coming from contentment to face the challenge, how would I see that challenge?
Yeah, because to increase or to check our powers, there has to be challenges. Any game you are playing, or anywhere you're going for any competition, so there has to be something which is challenging, so that your maximum capacity can be used, and then you know also that this is my capacity. So I don't see that challenges should be seen as something, they should be seen very normal, that it's just like you are going advanced in your studies. Higher you go, the examinations are also a little bit more difficult or challenging. But that's where you will know are you 100% or not. No. So I think the challenges are the part of everything we do, so we have to accept them and not see them, as Baba said, you should see them as paper tiger. No, Baba gave example. And I like that. I immediately say, look, now tiger is here. But that is paper tiger.
Mhm.
That means it has come to test you, not to hurt you.
Right.
It's not going to do anything to you because the tiger has to bow to you. But when you see a tiger, within a second, people can faint, right? I
Mhm.
mean, it's very, they are so scared. Even maybe tiger has come to bow, but the fear is there. So
Mhm.
actually what Baba wants is that we should not have any fear, any fear.
Mhm.
We
So
hear
can,
the story of Dadi and the snake and Dadi and, all different kinds of things Dadi had to face, but then she never had fear or sorrow, anything.
Mhm. Mhm. So contentment is a little bit like seeing my life always full, which means the glass doesn't have to be full to the brim. It could be half full, but contentment is I'm seeing it as full, whatever full it is. And so as soon as a challenge comes, that consciousness of being full, even though I'm half full or three-quarters full, is going to indicate to me I have a capacity to face that challenge. And because I'm aware of the capacity, I'm the embodiment of success. Because the contentment gives me the capacity to not be afraid or not to be made subservient to the problem or the challenge. But I want to ask you a second part of what Baba was talking about. And I know this is very close to you right now. Baba says there will be, that we should remove this word sometimes from our entire vocabulary. And he was saying that sometimes, if we don't remove it, sometimes will become the means to deceive us when we have our moments of suddenly. So when something occurs suddenly, why would sometimes deceive me in those moments of suddenly? And why was Baba so strong on getting this word out of our system, as it were, our thinking system? It doesn't belong in Brahmin dictionary, he said, in Brahmin vocabulary. So what's the connection between suddenly and sometimes?
Yesterday, Thursday morning, on Wednesday, I had so much pull to offer bhog to Baba, thank him, and also kind of bring message of thanking the whole family and, kind of appreciating. But Rama was completely different, completely different. I couldn't even imagine, not only me, but of course those who were around me. But I immediately, I took it like, you have to be conqueror of nature, elements, no, Baba says. Because we are conqueror of Maya, but conqueror of matter. So I, whatever, like sometimes we don't want to happen, and it happens. Like one thing I never wanted is to visit the hospitals in India because some or other it is in my system that hygiene there and everything. But it was very interesting scene of drama, and of course it was suddenly. I can say 3 times because nobody could think that way. But again, how I see it that at that time, how do you respond to that? Is your victory, and not only victory, but there are others around us. They also see that if something like that happens to them, but also sometimes it's checking the system. Like in New York, if something happens, the ambulance will come in 5 minutes. And here it takes 1.5 hours. And luckily, because when there is no any outside injury, everything is happening inside you, at least safe. But if it starts something outside, you could just really faint or disappear even.
Mm.
So I think the whole system was checked later on and review that what facility we could provide. So what I'm saying that anything which happens suddenly, but what I see that suddenly also cannot be only challenges, right? They could be opportunities too.
Mm-hmm.
So if we see suddenly also beneficial,
Mm-hmm.
suddenly also where you can spiritually be in your high stage, but also you check your powers. No?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that suddenly could be both ways. And I see more opportunities. Suddenly you are given something to share, something to, enhance. It's
Mm-hmm.
like suddenly given a big opportunity, award by Baba.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that, suddenly it will happen more. So we all have to be prepared and always have faith that it will be beneficial.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely some benefit is there. But definitely prepare ourselves more with power of yoga,
Mm-hmm.
because it is the power of yoga that will help us to settle if there are some karmic accounts. It is through power of yoga that Brahma Baba was able to face all challenges, right? No food, no resources. It's big challenges, right? But Brahma Baba did pass it very nicely, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have to be scared. We have to just have faith and courage and continue with our enthusiasm.
Yeah. So rather than say, if suddenly something happens, maybe sometimes I will be victorious and sometimes not. But instead of that, to say, when suddenly moments happen, I will always be victorious. I will
Mhm.
always be better. I will always be stronger. And so this is what I think Baba wanted us to replace the word always,
Mm.
and to take away the word sometime. And I have a couple more questions, but I'll ask you this final one. And that is, you were talking earlier about how sometimes our hearts get into sorrow, sometimes we get disheartened, sometimes there is a sense I haven't accomplished what I want, or what I could have accomplished in my life. And these are all reasons for sorrow, and Baba doesn't want us to have that sorrow now. But in the Murli, yesterday evening, the transmission Murli, Baba talked about Brahma Baba's attitude of benevolence and Brahma Baba's vision of benevolence. When these children, and Baba even said, some children were so intoxicated, they did so much, but then, oh Maya, you took them away from me. Oh Maya, you defeated them. But when they came back in front of Baba, he had this attitude and vision of benevolence. What was that like, Sister Mohini, when someone did something against a Srimad, didn't hold that hand of Srimad, or did something that, removed their own worth, and they came in front of Baba? How did Baba look at them, and what was Baba's attitude? What was this benevolence that Brahma Baba had that was so powerful?
Because Baba knows that soul will have to change. And there are only two ways, either they get punishment or they get love, right? And Baba will use love until the last minute because he is father. It's only when he becomes Dharamraj, then there is punishment. So I think Baba benevolence goes to an extent of last moment. Until last moment, he will love you, smile at you, so that you have courage to get accomplished, you know. We used to say in Dadi Janki, right? She never lost hope or good wishes for any soul until last minute, right? And she was known for that. And I think we should do that because it's good for us also to see how long we can maintain that attitude in our life, right? So, and it's necessary also because that's what everyone needs. I also need, because when I have benevolent feelings, I am also sustaining those. They are also helping me. It's not only others, you know.
So I think the lesson that you and Daddy Janki is really strongly teaching us that when anything happens to the body, Baba's benevolent vision and attitude is focused on you. And so you show up to serve. And in serving, you know, you overcome whatever it is that you had to overcome in that moment. So we learned it from Daddy Janki and we're learning it from you now. So thank you very much for being such an example to show us how to deal with moments that are sudden, but also to use the word always and to remember that Baba's benevolent vision and benevolent love is your strength and your support. So thank you for coming on tonight, Sister Mohini. Well, this morning for you. We really do appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Everyone enjoys this conversation. It brings clarity. Okay, Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
मेरे मन फरिश्ता बन उड़ जा मीठे वतन मेरे मन फरिश्ता बन वतन हो कर के मगन ले दिल की लगन हो कर के मगन ले दिल की लगन प्रभु से मनाने मिलन मेरे मन फरिश्ता बन झिलमिल 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 करता हुआ वो रूप अनोखा बनाकर रोशनी से सजा हुआ वो दिव्य नूर फैलाकर मेरे दिव्य नयन देकर किरण जग को करे पावन मेरे मन फरिश्ता बन
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.
युग का वर्षा यही है, शिव से मिलन मनाना। समय श्वास संकल्प सभी सेवा में लगाना। पवित्रता बरसाए जग में, पवित्रता बरसाए जग में। फरिश्ता झलक तुम्हारी, फरिश्ता झलक तुम्हारी। शिव पिता ने दी है तुमको, शिव पिता ने दी है तुमको श्रीमत कितनी प्यारी, श्रीमत कितनी प्यारी। मीठे बच्चों, प्यारे बच्चों।
दादी, जब आपने साक्षात्कार किया सतयुग का, तो वहां पर भाषा कौन सी बोली जा रही है?
भाषा हिंदी है, सिर्फ थोड़ा थोड़ा शुद्ध है।
जैसे
जैसे कि चिलकारी, अभी यहाँ हम कहते हैं कंगा, और वो
अच्छा, उसको कहते हैं केश चिलकारी।
उसको केश चिलकारी, ब्रश को मुख चिलकारी, ऐसे समझो भाषा का चेंज है।
और ट्रांसपोर्ट हम जाते कैसे थे वहां पर?
विमान,
विमान।
वो विमान समझो 4 का भी है, 2 का भी है, भरा भी है, समझो 16-17 सारे परिवार का ऐसे है। और विमान तो मैंने चलाया है, एक बारी विमान मैंने चलाया, उसमें सिर्फ 4 वो है, जो मशीनरी चलाने वाली जो होती है ना, एक नीचे ऊपर करने वाली, और दूसरा जो है राइट लेफ्ट, ये 4 चीजें जरूरी है, एक्सीडेंट तो होना ही नहीं।
एक बात बताएं दादी, ये सब बातें जो आपने देखी साक्षात्कार में, वो कभी सुनी थी?
सुनी नहीं, सुनेंगी किसे?
हाँ, यही तो मैं पूछना चाहती हूँ, बिकॉज बहुत बार ये भी बात आती है कि कई बार सुना होता है, पढ़ा हुआ होता है,
नहीं।
वो विजुअलाइज कर लेते हैं।
हम तो रहे संसार में तो छोटे ही, यहाँ आए तो मैंने जो देखा मैंने आके सुनाया, दूसरों ने तो देखा नहीं, वो दूसरे हर एक अपने अपना अनुभव सुनाता है।
तो जब आप सतयुग का साक्षात्कार करते थे, देवी देवता जो आपने देखा कि एक नॉर्मल जिंदगी जी रहे होते थे, आपने कहा कि सोने के महल होते थे, हर एक के पास बहुत जायदाद होती थी, क्या करते हैं फिर? सारी दिनचर्या उनकी क्या होती थी?
दिनचर्या पढ़ाई भी पढ़ते हैं ना, पढ़ाई ज्यादा, आर्ट होता है।
आर्ट मतलब पेंटिंग या
पेंटिंग, वो समझो जानवर है, उन्हों का वो निकाल के दिखाते हैं, हम भी बनाते हैं, ठीक बनाते हैं, नहीं बनाते हैं। और हिस्ट्री क्या, जो सतयुग में किस स्थान पर क्या क्या है, वो हिस्ट्री होती है। और तो कुछ हिस्ट्री में होता नहीं है, जंग बंग, लेकिन ये होता है समझो शहरों के नाम तो अपने बनेंगे होंगे, मुझे याद नहीं है वो, लेकिन हर एक स्थान जो है उसमें क्या विशेषता है। समझो यूपी में भाई ये चीज निकलती है, पटना में ये निकलती है, जैसे यहाँ है ना, वैसे वहाँ क्या क्या है, ये हिस्ट्री है।
अच्छा, अलग अलग राज्यों में क्या क्या है?
हाँ,
वहाँ पे भी कई राज्य हैं।
हाँ, वो चीजें क्या है और उससे क्या हो सकता है।
दादी, आपने पूरे पूरे परिवार देखे वहाँ पे? सतयुग में परिवार होंगे?
हाँ, परिवार क्या, 2 बच्चे, एक बच्ची एक बच्चा, ज्यादा नहीं परिवार, 3 भी नहीं, 2।
और मतलब एक नॉर्मल गृहस्थ की तरह रह रहे? कैसे रहते हैं वहाँ पर लोग?
रहते हैं, पढ़ाई पढ़ते हैं, सुबह को उठते हैं, और राजमंडल में सब जो भी परिवार के नजदीक है, वो राजमंडल में जाके रास करते हैं। जैसे यहाँ ड्रिल करते हैं ना, वहाँ रास ज्यादा करते हैं, रास की ढंगी ड्रिल जैसे है।
रास मतलब डांस, जो
डांस।
जैसे रास। अच्छा,
सब इकट्ठे होते हैं, मैदान होते हैं राजमंडल के, उसमें सभी तैयार होकर के इकट्ठे होते हैं, फिर वह रास करते हैं,
उत्सव।
मिलते हैं, जुलते हैं।
उत्सव का माहौल
फिर
रहता है।
पढ़ाई में, फिर नाश्ता करके पढ़ाई में जाएंगे, फिर पढ़ाई पढ़ के आएंगे ना, फिर रेस्ट करेंगे। फिर शाम को जो है वो कहाँ न कहाँ ड्रामा भी, नाटक करते हैं वहाँ। मनुष्यों के नाटक जो है वो भी होते हैं, तो वो कुछ न कुछ एंजॉय करते हैं।
तो नाटक में क्या, कहाँ, कौन सी कहानी लेते हैं, कैसी कहानी लेते हैं?
नहीं, कहानी समझो, राजा है, वो प्रजा है, कौन सा राजा है उसका नाम होगा, फिर प्रजा कैसे सुखी रहती है, महल कैसे होते हैं, वो दिखलाते हैं। समझो जैसे रहते तो सभी है, लेकिन उसमें कुछ न कुछ तो दिखाएंगे ना। संगीत पंछों से डांस कराते हैं, सिखाते हैं पंछों को। पंछी जैसे नाटक होता है ना, वैसे पंछों से भिन्न भिन्न डांस, भिन्न भिन्न कर्तव्य कुछ कराते हैं, वो खेल होते हैं।
राज्य कैसे चलता है वहाँ पर?
राज्य तो वहाँ कुछ भी नहीं, सिर्फ लेन देन करते हैं। वहाँ अलग अलग स्थान में परिवार होता है ना, राजाएं होते हैं ना, वो समझो इकट्ठे होकर के समाचार सुनाते हैं बस,
कि यहाँ ये हो रहा है,
ये हो
यहाँ-
रहा है, ये हो रहा है, बाकी झगड़ा तो होता ही नहीं है।
नहीं तो करेंसी, कोई व्यापार होता है वहाँ पे?
व्यापार सब होता है, शुद्ध व्यापार, बस जैसे घरू रूप से होता है। ये नहीं जैसे कोई चोरी हो, ये हो, वो तो है ही नहीं वहाँ। बस जो दुकान वाला है वो जाके बस रखो और जो चीज़ है वो ले आओ।
आपने ये सब देखा?
हाँ।
अच्छा, और दादी, वहाँ पर अगर हम देवी देवताओं की तस्वीरें या मूर्तियाँ देखते हैं तो श्रृंगार होता है।
श्रृंगार,
तो वहाँ पर श्रृंगार
तो
क्या
बहुत
देखा?
होता है। दासियाँ कितनी होती है।
अच्छा, दासियाँ होती हैं बहुत।
क्यों कि राज तो उनको मिलता है जो यहाँ अवस्था में अच्छा हो, वो हो। बाकी जो कम वो अवस्था वाले होते हैं वो क्या बनेंगे। तो राजाओं के आगे जैसे सहेलियों के माफिक दासियाँ रहती है, और जो राजा रानी जो ड्रेस पहनते हैं ना, वो भी दासियों को ही देते हैं।
तो उसमें श्रृंगार में क्या कुछ शामिल होता है?
श्रृंगार तो बहुत होता है, गले का, इसका माथे का, वो होती है
सोने के सारे, सोने और
चिंदिया वगैरह। सो श्रृंगार तो बहुत है, लेकिन सिंपल, वो नहीं एकदम झंझट जो बोझ, वहाँ सोने का बोझ होता नहीं है। सोना जो होता है ना, जैसे यहाँ भारी होता है ना, वहाँ भारी नहीं होता है, हल्का होता है, रियल होता है ना, तो वह हल्का होता है। हल्के में श्रृंगार आप कितना भी करो तो बोझ नहीं लगता। ताज भी तो पहनते हैं ना।
दादी, खाते क्या है वहाँ पर? आपने कुछ चखा, कुछ जब आप वहाँ थे, कुछ
नहीं
खाया?
खाते, बहुत करके सब्जियां जो है वो खाते हैं, लेकिन ज्यादा बाइल और वो पकाते हैं ना, जो चीजें यहाँ जैसे सोलर वगैरह पे पकाए हुई चीजें, क्या कहते हैं, जैसे तली हुई नहीं ज्यादा है, लेकिन सेक किया हुआ वो ज्यादा है, और सोलर सिस्टम ज्यादा है।
अच्छा, सूर्य की रोशनी से, उसकी ऊर्जा से।
जहाँ तहाँ सोलर काम में ज्यादा आता है, डायरेक्ट सोलर। ये आग बाग जलाना कम, वो भी फंक्शन होता है, वो होता है तो आग जलाते हैं। भिन्न भिन्न प्रकार के आग के वो रूप होते हैं। आग को भिन्न भिन्न रूप में एक जैसे शो के रूप ही से होता है, वो तो बहुत होता है। वो तो
आप मुझे ये बताएं कि सतयुग में आप जो देखा आपने साक्षात्कार, आप देख रहे थे एक बाहर से, या आपने क्या, आप भी थे उसमें, क्या था वो?
नहीं, वो अंदर खो जाते हैं। हमको जितना समय हम साक्षात्कार करते हैं उतना समय हम अपने को यहाँ नहीं देखते हैं, जैसे एकदम गुम होते हैं। और उस गुम में वो तीसरा नेत्र जैसे देखे ना, तीसरे नेत्र से जैसे सब दिखाई।
वो प्यार तुम्हारा याद आया, शिक्षाएं वो तेरी याद आई। वो प्यार तुम्हारा याद आया, शिक्षाएं वो तेरी याद आई। साकार के दिन जब याद आए, तो स्नेह में अखियां भर आई। वो प्यार तुम्हारा याद आया।
Om Shanti Vyakti Parivar. Such a wonderful class by Dadi Gulzarji. She's explaining all what she saw. So that was the interview. So now tomorrow is Friday and our schedule from Amrit Vela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. In the evening 5 to 5:15 a Vyakti children will be class, but he will start at 6 p.m. followed by Hindi series, English series and a Vyakti journey. Welcome to Vyakti Journey, Avik Murlis from 1969, Multi-Million Fold Fortune and Blessings.
Om Shanti. Avyakt Murli, 9th of November, 1972. Relation of Gyan stars with Gyan Surya and Gyan moon. Do you constantly consider yourselves to be clear divine stars? The divine stars who are the embodiment of remembrance, the elevated fortune of the present time is of being the stars of Bab Dada's eyes. The fortune which you are creating is that which you will receive in the future. Are you moving along while seeing yourselves as the stars of these elevated fortunes? When you do not consider yourselves to be the divine stars, then neither do these two stars stay in your awareness. So constantly keep the form of the Trimurti stars in your consciousness. The stars have a connection with the sun and the moon. They have a connection with the sun in an incognito way and in a revealed way with the moon. In the same way, with whom do you living stars have a practical relationship? You have it with the moon, do you not? The sun of knowledge is incognito anyway. However, in the corporeal form, in a revealed form, you have a connection with the senior mother. So you must continually consider yourselves to be stars. Just as stars have a connection with the sun and the moon, in the same way, you should always have a relationship with Bab Dada. Just as stars are sparkling, in the same way, constantly remains stable in your form of light. Stars stay together within a gathering and are always loving and cooperative with one another. These stars are a memorial of you living stars. So, have you become such elevated stars? Have the living forms and the images both become equal? While seeing the memorials of your various forms and tasks, do you think that this is the image of myself, the living form? Has the difference between the living form and the image finished? Or are you still coming close to that? Whilst being amongst themselves, do the stars remain distant to one another in their love and cooperation? Have all of you never had a seminar? You have had many seminars of giving messages. What seminar still remains? What is the aim of the final seminar? You relate your aim to everyone before the seminar takes place. So, what is the aim of the final seminar? Have you fixed a date for that? Just as you fix dates for other seminars, in the same way, have you fixed this? All of you have to have this seminar together. There is an image of that final seminar of yours. You have to put the image that has been remembered into a practical form. There is also an image of everyone's love, cooperation, and constant stage. A finger is shown lifting a mountain. The finger is shown absolutely straight. Om Shanti.
Become a carefree emperor of the land without sorrow by being full with all attainments. An embodiment of success. Children who know the methods and the laws are embodiment of success in every thought and in every action. An embodiment of success means an emperor of the land without sorrow. Before you attained the fortune of the kingdom of the future, you are emperors of the land without sorrow, even at the present time. Let there not be any sorrow, that is, any wave of sorrow, even in your thoughts, because you have come away from the land of sorrow and are standing at the confluence age.
सर्व प्राप्ति संपन्न बेगमपुर के बेफिक्र बादशाह बनो। सिद्धि स्वरूप विधि और विधान को जानने वाले बच्चे हर संकल्प और हर कर्म में सिद्धि स्वरूप होते हैं। सिद्धि स्वरूप अर्थात बेगमपुर के बादशाह। भविष्य राज्य भाग्य प्राप्त करने के पहले वर्तमान समय भी बेगमपुर के बादशाह हो। संकल्प में भी गम अर्थात दुख की लहर न हो, क्योंकि दुख धाम से निकल अब संगम युग पर खड़े हो। ओम शांति।
झिलमिल 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 करता हुआ वो रूप अनोखा बनाकर, रोशनी से सजा हुआ वो दिव्य नूर फैलाकर, मेरे दिव्य नयन देकर किरण जग को करे पावन। मेरे मन फरिश्ता बन उड़ जा मीठे वतन।
Recording stopped.
Om Shanti Didi. Om Shanti Didi. Thank you.
Thank you, Baba. Good night.
Om Shanti Bye.